Good morning, Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. This is your teacher, Miss Mark Faz, and the day today is 12th January 2021. And girls, if you remember, we have done the reading of this chapter. That was chapter number 20, electrical circuit and electrical current. And today we are going to do the exercise number 1 on the notebook. That is short question answers of this chapter. Okay. So here, let me explain you this that we are not going to write down the short question answers on the notebook as you are already provided with the notes, okay? Here I'm just explaining you the main things, main points about the short question answers, and you have to try to give the answers by yourself after listening to the video in detail, okay? So starting from here, whenever you do your work on your notebook with the help of the notes which we have provided you before the winter vacations, you have to prepare your notebook page just like this. First of all, you have to write down the CW here, and then on the top you have to write down the full date, that is Tuesday, 12th January 2020. And then you have to write down the topic, that is how electric circuit and electric current. Then you will mention the exercise number 1, that is short question answers. Don't forget to underline the topic and the exercise and the margin lines as well. Now here we are starting from the question number 1, that is define circuit. If you remember, when I was explaining you the chapter, I have told you that in a circuit, or in a connection of wires with the bulb, or to turn on any of the electrical appliances, the wires, batteries and the bulbs, all of them are connected together in a proper sequence to make a pathway for the flow of electricity, which we call as a circuit. So simply, you can see a simple circuit here in this picture. This is a battery and this is a bulb, and the bulb is a light appliance, and if you want to light up the electric bulb, we need a proper flow of electricity, which is definitely followed by a path, and this is the path through which the electricity is passing. So the current will start flowing from the battery to the wire, then through the switch, then to the bulb, and then again through the wire, and then to the battery. So in this way, this is a complete simple circuit in which there is a battery, switch, bulb and wires. Okay, our next question is, what are conductors? If you remember, I have tell you this again in the previous lecture, that a conductor is a material which allow the charges or the current to flow easily through them. So all those materials which let the electricity to pass through them, which let the charges to pass through them, we call them as a conductors. And the most common examples of conductors are all the metals, and there's some other example I have told you. Those were silver, gold, copper, steel and the seawater as well. Now there's question number 3, that what are insulators? And the insulators, if you remember, I have told you this also, that the insulators are materials that does not allow the charges, that does not allow the current to flow easily through any of the material. For example, glass, rubber, silk and plastic. Some of the examples are here too, like rubber, glass, oil, diamond and the wood. So here we go with the question number 4, but before we go to question number 4, let me tell you that how the current flow through a circuit. Since you get to know about insulator and conductor, now you can easily understand that in a circuit there is a wire, and what actually the function of wire is. The wire is made up of both insulator and the conductor. You can see the plastic covering onto the wire, that is the insulator, and you can also see this metal inside the plastic covering, that is the conductor. So as you can turn on the switch, the current will start flowing from the battery to the appliances. And if you attach any other metal with it, you can have a shock because of this, because this is because when the current will start flowing from the wire to this metal, you can also have a shock if you touch that metal. You can see it here. Similarly, now here we have an activity. This is that is a conductor or an insulator. So we are going to do we are going to use different materials to in a circuit, and then we will tell that this material is conductor or a insulator. So an electric current flow through some material. These are called conductors and like steel, and the electric current does not flow through the material that we call as a insulator like the plastic. So starting about the our activity, you can see it here. We can make a simple circuit, and this circuit will help to let the current flow through it. And as you can see, we can use different materials in place of switch. You can see we uses a rubber here, then we uses a key, a pen, and then in the last we uses a safety pin or a bobby pin. So you can see easily the rubber band is not allowing the light bulb to light up, so the rubber band is an insulator. The key is helping it to turn on, so it is a conductor, and the pen is not also not allowing the current to pass through it, so it is a insulator. And in the end, the safety pin is a metal, and it is made up of matter, and it is allowing the electricity to pass through it, that is why it is a conductor. This is a fun activity. You can do it by yourself at home as well. So next is, what is the function of batteries? This is our question number 4. This is our short question number 4, that what is the function of batteries? A circuit have to include source of energy such as batteries, and battery give the energy that is needed to get the current flowing. So here we can see, I have shown you this picture in my previous lecture too, that there are some of the parts in of a circuit, and in it there is a battery, and that battery provides push and, or we can say, energy to make the current flowing in a circuit. So if in this way we can say a container consisting of one or more cells which are which convert chemical into electricity, and we use this electricity as a source of power, is we call it as a battery. Now here you can see we have some of the examples of batteries. These are the common batteries you can easily see at your homes, and we use them to light up the torch, we use them to light up the our remotes and etc. Okay, so here's our final question, that what happened when you turn on a flashlight or when you turn off a flashlight? So this is the answer can be explained by this simple image. You can see it here, the inside view of a flashlight, and here you can see there is a bulb, there is a switch, and there is a battery here, right? So as you turn the switch on, the gate will complete, and you can see the current will flow, and the current will flow and the light of the torch will turn up, so you can say that you have turned on a flash. Okay, so this is because the gate is closed, circuit is complete, and the current is flowing in all the direction, in only one direction, from battery to the bulb. So this is how the flashlight turns on. On contrary, you can see that if we turn the switch off, the if we turn the switch off, you can see that the gate is open now. The current is not flowing from battery to the bulb. That is why the bulb is not light up here, or we can simply call it as the bulb or the torch is turned on, no, turned off. Okay, so when is the torch light on? When the circuit is complete. And when is the torch is off? When the circuit is incomplete. Understood? That's it for today, girls. Thank you so much for listening the video, for watching the video. You have to do this work on your science notebook in neat handwriting with the helps of notes which I have provided you before the vacations. And also you should have to send me the pictures of your work, that and the pictures should be clean because clear pictures are very necessary. You can ask any of the question if you want to on my personal number. That's it for today. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Allah Hafiz.